Yo, what is up, everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 19 Ultimate Team game. Our opponent's top 3 says a lot about how much he's invested into his team. 399 overalls, times 3 legend chemistry, times 2 sprinter, 2 special chemistry. So this guy really has put a lot into his ultimate team. We'll see if they live up to the hype as Michael Vick just escaping the grasp of Lawrence Taylor. That run's still going to bring up a 4th down and 4. We're keeping the offense on the field, looking to pass with Michael Vick. And check out the blocking or lack of blocking thereof. Let's watch this one again. Alex Mack just completely glitches to the left side. I don't know how in the world that happens. On top of that, Todd Gurley put into block at the running back position doesn't help on Javon Curse. So that's the state of Madden 19 blocking, I suppose, and that's going to be a turnover on downs, which is a shame because it looked like we had B open if we had, maybe a second to throw that ball. 3rd down and 5 here. He runs hurry up, looking to take off with Michael Vick, trying to get the 1st down. He takes a dangerous shot from Ryan Shazier, and he's calling hurry up on 4th down and 1. This time we're putting a QB spy on the field. He's looking to pass with Vick. End zone! Swatted by Sean Taylor. Turnover on downs. He tried to fit it in there, but the closing speed of Sean Taylor is devastating in the secondary. The fastest safety in the game, I'm pretty sure, and it showed up on tape right there as we take a shot. It looked like his own Sean Taylor might have popped a 2nd down and 6. Crisis momentarily averted for us because we turned it over and gave him great field position, and he didn't get any points since he's called for offsides right here. Free play, free shot, but Michael Vick throws it away literally from everybody. So we'll still get 5 yards out of that. It looks like he's trying to get the looping defensive lineman set up right here with the 4 linemen looping around and stuff like that. He's trying to set it up by staying by the line of scrimmage, and that's why he got called for the offsides earlier. So now we have ourselves a 3rd down and 1, and we're going to try to get the 1st down with Gurley, but it is blown up, a loss of a yard, and 4th down. Don't really feel like going for the field goal. Oh, I didn't think we could kick it, and we're not going to get the 1st down either. I believe that was the first time we called play action in the entire game, and it was not the right time. So we had the perfect defense for our offense. Oh, we had the perfect defense there. He throws a boneheaded pass, and we let him get away with it. I can't believe I swatted that ball. I tried to click on and do like 3 different things with Ed Reed, and that was an easy pick, maybe pick 6. So we're still playing good defense here. 3rd down and 10. Michael Vick literally all day to throw this ball. No one's even close, and eventually he's going to fire to one of the open receivers, Tyreek Hill. So we might have to dial up a little bit of pressure. We are taking away one of our rushes by putting a QB spy as Vick. Oh my, you definitely don't want to do that. You might have gained half a yard, but you also risk fumbling the ball, trying to get some halfback wheel as Vick across the body, back foot, and it's a dime. I remember when EA said they were going to patch those ridiculous throws. I remember when EA said they're going to patch anything, and they never patch it. So my opponent's drive lives on as the time ticks down here. 2:25 left in the first half. 2nd down and 5. Michael Vick leaving the pocket, and once again taking a shot. This time Ogletree. You got to think Michael Vick might cough up this ball if he continues taking hits. At least that's what I'm thinking as he momentarily avoids the rusher. Here comes Shazier right in his face. A loss of 15 as we hit the 2-minute warning. This time he's going to settle for the field goal. Not really much of a choice. And for the way we started this game, a couple of failed 4th down conversions. 3-0 lead. It could have been a lot worse. Oh, we had the home run ball to Randy Moss, but Bobby Wagner made a spectacular swat right there. 2nd down. The pocket just collapsing time and time again as he continues to run this looping defensive end blitz. 3rd down and 12. Need it and not going to get it. Randy Moss cannot make the tough catch in traffic. A perfect pass from Vick. Not really the hands of God from Moss. 4th down and 12. This is a 4th down and long that we're going for, and we've got ourselves a wide open LaDainian Tomlinson. He called a timeout, and I set up the same exact play, thinking if he blitzed his linebacker, which is exactly what happened, we would have LT. We're still trying out this LaDainian Tomlinson, trying to get him involved in the screen game. That doesn't really work out. At least we got out of bounds to stop the clock as we fire a close pass, close quarters, almost like pass interference right there. 3rd down and 7. Vick with time, wide open. Tyreek Hill with a step. Tyreek all the way to the 24-yard line. If we could get a touchdown here, that would be huge because we just have not been playing our best ball. And Todd Gurley looking for the end zone, got a lane, and Todd Gurley in 4-6. And you see we're giving these running back touches to Todd Gurley. I've just taken them away from LaDainian Tomlinson. I feel like Todd Gurley's just the superior running back. He's faster at the end of the day as our opponent has a wide open Jerry Rice, but too late of a pass, and Rice not able to stay inbound. Second down and 10. It looks like he's trying to set up some Pat Sales. That is absolutely covered. And one more time, the dangerous pass across the body. He just seems to be making so many of these dangerous plays that we should be able to make him pay eventually. Third down. There's a surprise blitz. He was not expecting. He's just going to punt the ball away right before the end of the first half. We will have a chance to return this with Todd Gurley trying to bounce to the left side, but he's able to make the open field tackle, I believe, with Rod Woodson. So 4 seconds left. We actually call a timeout right here, and we're just going to set up Hail Mary. Once I saw the defense he was in, I was like, you know, let's just, nah. At the end of the day, I just ended up setting up an angle route at the backfield to LaDainian Thompson anyways. Didn't really feel anything too crazy right there, so... You know, like I said, I'm happy with a 3-7 lead. The way we've been playing, the breaks he's been getting in this game. But he starts off with ball in the second half, and he immediately hits a big play. I believe he ran stock pass sale, and that kind of surprised me rather than the setup with the crossing routes, as he is going to get away with another dangerous play. That'll be an incomplete pass that was nearly intercepted. Second down, time runs out. That is Julius Peppers. When Peppers gets off the block, you don't have much time to throw the ball. Third down and 21. He calls screen pass, and he tried to fire downfield. I don't know what his idea was in that play. It just did not work at all, as Lawrence Taylor just whipping our left tackle left and right in the spin move. A loss of 3 yards. Second down and 13. Looking for Moss. Once again, though, Moss just not able to come up with those catches in traffic for us right now. Third down and 13. We've got time. We might have had Tyreek Hill right there, but the ball batted at the line of scrimmage, and on fourth down and 13, we're actually going to punt the ball. We've been going for in these situations a lot, and what a punt this is! Pinned him at his own 1-yard line. That was perfect from Ray Guy. Now we're going to try to continue to lean on our defense. Throw across the body. That is nearly intercepted. His wide receiver playing defensive back to keep the ball away from Deion Sanders. Michael Vick from his own end zone across the body, and he's gonna make the catch, not even for a yard, as we send the blitz. He calls the screen, and that'll be incomplete. If it was caught, that would have been a safety, so if anything, that might be a good break for him. Still, though, fourth down and 10, he's gonna punt the ball right back to us, and the punt was a great decision for us, because we held up on defense. We nearly forced 3 turnovers on the play, it felt like, and we are going to get the ball at the 31-yard line to start this drive. Immediately, that's field goal range to make this a full touchdown game. Obviously, we want to make this a 2-possession game, as Michael Vick leaving the pocket and gonna think about taking off. I wanted to throw it to RB, but sometimes the running back relocates, and I didn't want to risk throwing an interception right there. Third down, trying to hit the spot route, but one more time, the ball batted as we get the field goal up and good from Morton Anderson. So Michael Vick with his gun. I don't think that pass would have went for a first down anyway, so it wasn't too big of a deal. We'll take our field goal. We got gifted the field position. That's the difference between me and him, is that, you know, we're willing to take the field goal in that situation. Him not so much, as he's trying to playmaker, nothing open until he finds a man last second across the field. That is Tyreek Hill. Inconsistent passing game, and, you know, I feel like we should be able to force him into a mistake. Eventually, one of these balls will go south for him, or we can just force a fumble, and there it is! Interception by Denzel Ward! He put his hands in the cookie jar, and Denzel Ward makes the biggest defensive play of the game for us as we go underneath to Calvin Johnson, and Calvin fighting for some extra yards. We might have had one of those deep post routes right there, but I knew we had Calvin Johnson for a gain of a couple. I'll take what we have guaranteed, as he is sending massive pressure, but that means no one is covering Todd Gurley out the backfield. I tried to hit him with a sticky little stop and go, but he didn't really click on the Deion when I thought he would, so that might have cost us an extra couple of yards. Still, though, you see us chewing clock. Now second down and 8, one-on-one. Randy Moss has a step, and Moss caught it. Touchdown. That'll make it a that'll make it a 16-3 game. You never get ahead of yourself, because you never know what a PAT will be made, and even you never know what a PAT will ever happen, because your opponent can rage quit at any given time, and there my opponent did indeed rage quit, as we now go into a game what looks like a Patriots fan, and we're not going to return this with Tyreek Hill. And you'll notice he has a lot of Patriots players, so it looks like he might have, you know, not a full Patriots team, because you saw Saquon Barkley in his top 3, but he's got a lot of these guys, as you see, some pretty decent click on, click off, not so much right there, because it allowed us to get some extra yards with Michael Vick, as we take our check down to LaDainian Thompson. Definitely want to get LT involved in the passing game, because, you know, you guys know I pass the ball more than I run, so I want to see if LT can get involved in that way. Oh, what a perfect pass from Michael Vick to Calvin Johnson. That looked dicey, but we got away with it, trying to bounce this run outside with Gurley. Had a one-on-one with, I believe, Devin McCourty, who, with some help with Rodney Harrison, is going to make the tackle eventually. 4-man rush here on second down and 9. Going to step up with Michael Vick. Oh, man. we should have slid in that situation. Thankfully, we live to play another down, 3rd down and 8 time with Vic. Oh, man, just when I was about to playmaker Moss to the left side, try to get him open, we end up getting sacked right there. But that was more of a cover sack than anything else. Like, well, against the 4-man rush, you can't expect to be in there all day long, so I believe it was Trey Flowers that got the sack right there. And we end up settling for the field goal. Not bad right there for the opening drive. We'll see what he's made of offensively. And right away, he's rerouting Sonny Michel, who had the catch, but Josh Norman actually able to knock that one loose. So we'll take that 2nd down, sending the blitz. And he's still able to have just enough time to find Sonny Michel. Highballed it to his running back for the 2nd time. As one more time, blitz. And one more time, we're just not getting there in time to, force the quick pass, or the quick enough pass from Tom Brady, I should say. He's able to get the easy 1st down to Moss. Now he's got Ricky Williams catching the edge, and Williams in for the touchdown. Perfect blocking right there. I might have had a chance to make a play with Ed Reed, and I kind of backed up, and I didn't think the blocks would pancake the way they did, as this return is shaping up pretty well for Tyreek Hill, and Hill juking around. Oh, we really needed that block from Lorenzo Neal. Lorenzo Neal was just kind of moving at his own pace. I really needed him to pick up the tempo as we're firing, going for it all for Randy Moss, who might have had a step. We needed a perfect pass from Vic right there. Didn't quite get it. 2nd down, looking for Moss again, and Moss cannot come down with it. Had a step, but McCourty able to save the touchdown. 3rd down and 10. We at least keep the drive alive and fight for a couple extra yards with Calvin Johnson, as we are going to end the 1st quarter with a run with Gurley and a 1st down. And that's the difference between Gurley, man. He breaks those extra tackles. He's got a little bit of extra speed. Just does a little bit of everything better besides, receiving, but he does a good enough job in the pass catching game that I can live with it. As 2nd down. Oh no, that'll be intercepted by Stephon Gilmore, and Gilmore with nothing but green grass. It's like an ocean of grass around him, and he's gonna fly in for the easy touchdown. Oh, SMH, as this is gonna set up another kick return right here, which we didn't get a pretty good one last time. We've got a good one again with Tyreek. Oh man, one more time, just think like 1 or 2 of those blocks on the line perfectly. Still though, we got to the 32-yard line, and we're threatening in the kick return game, and that's at least a good sign as we fire a perfect pass right there. Calvin Johnson making that tough catch, and that's a catch that Calvin Johnson seems to be able to make that Randy Moss hasn't made for us, because, we throw tight passes to Randy Moss, but sometimes, you would hope your receiver makes that catch. Randy Moss just hasn't really seemed to come down with that for us. We are in a 14-3 hole right here, looking to get a touchdown to limit the damage of what was just a horrendous pick 6 across the body. Took too long looking for Moss, or actually, that's Calvin, who is not able to make the catch. 3rd down and goal. Try to bounce that outside. That was just a disastrous play right there. He's able to creep down with McCourty. I don't think he did it on purpose right there. Creep down with the safety, but the way I snapped the ball allowed him to kind of get a jump on the snap right there and got him to tackle. Nonetheless, though, it was 3rd down and long. We ran the ball. We weren't exactly expecting a home run right there. So we take our 2nd field goal of the 1st half, and this game could be going a lot better for us. We have 2 field goals and we've thrown a pick 6. So you see, we continue to try to send these blitzes, and you just can 3rd down and 8, man. There's not much you can do about that. That's Super Bowl MVP Julian Edelman doing his thing. Next play, he calls the same play, but he doesn't get it off quick enough. And Julius Peppers, sack loss of 13. He calls his first timeout. 57 seconds left in the 1st half. Going to Gronk, and man, oh man, he's lucky that was Gronk, because we had Denzel Ward in perfect position. Just Gronk with his height able to shield that away. 3rd down and super long. Randy Moss nearly getting the 1st down as we continue to send pressure, and it's just not working out. 4th down and 2. One more time, we send the blitz, and that's what we keep on sending him, man. Eventually it'll come home. Eventually Julius Peppers will find his way to Tom Brady. That's what happened. As you see, he's got everything covered downfield, so that leaves Calvin Johnson just wide open underneath right there. We call our 2nd timeout with 35 seconds left. If we could get a touchdown here, that would be huge. But even if we get a field goal, not the worst thing in the world right here. We got an extra possession here to end the 1st half. And once again, it'd be more of crisis averted than anything else, as we were trying to dance around the pocket with Michael Vick. Now escaping and still able to find Calvin Johnson for a gain of 3 yards and get out of bounds with no timeouts. Most importantly, we need to get out of bounds again here with Moss. What a shoestring tackle by Shazier. That's going to keep the clock running. 10-9. This might be the last play. If we don't get it here, we'll just have to settle for the field goal. Just going to take our shot in the corner for Calvin Johnson. Both feet in bounds. Touchdown. 2-point conversion to tie the game. Oh, Todd Gurley, what a cut. But one more time, Devin McCourty making game-changing plays for his defense. That'll keep him at a 2-point lead as Sonny Michel right there. We'll give him 1 second left to end the half. He's going to go play action with Brady. We didn't have absolutely no time. Leighton Van Der Esch with the sack. So that touchdown was huge right there. Obviously, Calvin Johnson making that catch. That's just Megatron doing his thing. We'll take that. We'll be, very fortunate of that. And like I said, man, we threw a very bad pick six. So we just got to, I feel like we're playing well offensively. We could just, make sure we don't give up touchdowns here. Then we should be able to move the ball downfield and just avoid mistakes more than anything else. Don't blow coverages. Don't, force passes like we did for the pick six. And now we got ourselves a 4th down and 1, and he's going to stay in the bunch with Brady looking to pass with time. Now he's got a fire downfield, and Randy Moss is going to make the catch. He hasn't really gone downfield much on us. That was the deepest pass he had by far, and it came at a very opportune time for him and a very bad time for us. 2nd down and 9. Back-to-back runs. Back-to-back absolutely nothing. He calls hurry up here on 3rd down with Brady. Only 3-man rush, so we should have time. He's going to take his check down to Ricky, and Ricky able to turn it off field. We missed a hit with Sean Taylor, and that brings up a 4th down and inches. He calls hurry up I form with Brady, and he's looking to pass here with Brady, going in the backfield to Ricky Williams, and that's going to move the chains. We are just always so close to making that game-changing defensive stop, and every single time we are, he just has one more adjustment ready for us as he's chewing clock right here. A little bit too much clock. He ends up calling a timeout in a close game. You don't want to do that, and you definitely don't want to force that pass. Roquan Smith, interception right through his hands. 3rd down and 13. Nothing really open here. Trying to reroute the last second. Brady, oh my goodness, he gets the catch. The Julian Edelman, as he is chewing clock here on 4th down. Doesn't really look like he has much intentions of going for it, and he burns his 2nd timeout. You would definitely rather take the delay of game if you're going to take the field goal in that situation. That's just not good management right there, play management, because now he only has 1 timeout, and if we get a touchdown, he might need some of those timeouts to go on a potential bread drive here. And that's if we get a touchdown, of course. Late 3rd quarter, we do need, touchdowns here, not a field goal. We're looking to take our shot for Moss, planting our feet, firing, and Michael Vick, there it is. We've been waiting all game for that perfect downfield shot for Moss. There it was. Now at the 18-yard line. Oh, Vic, he give it, then he take it away. That was a touchdown to Calvin. Instead, it's 2nd down and 10, leaving the pocket with Michael Vick. Not going to force the pass, but we will take off and get a gain of 3 yards. Why not? 3rd down and 7. He's going to go coverage defense here as we sit, wait, playmaker-ing Moss. Need this 1st down, and we've got it. He misses the tackle. Now 1st down and goal at the 6. Going to try to let Todd Gurley take us home, but he loses 2 yards. Now from the 8-yard line, we go back to Gurley, bouncing right side. Need that block, and whoop! Gurley into the end zone, juking Gilmore. That's a 1-point lead. Now the 2-point conversion. Cannot throw a pick 2 in this situation here. Vic looking, waiting, patient, up high. Calvin Johnson once again making a big-time catch. How clutch has ultimate legend Calvin Johnson been for us? I am loving this Calvin Johnson 3-point lead. Now he needs a field goal just to tie, and a horrendous start to the drive. Strahan and I believe Julius Peppers meeting him as we send the blitz, and it gets home again, forcing the incompletion. Now 3rd down and long, 2:32 left in the game. Brady gonna try to stay poised. We go coverage here. That's gonna give him time to wait. Now here comes the goes, and he doesn't get that off in time. Incomplete again. Now 4th down and 20. He's gotta go for it here. We're gonna send the dogs, and Brady not gonna get this one off, and even if he did, that was not gonna be a 1st down as we run the ball with Todd Gurley, and now the clock is gonna be against him as he uses his final timeout. And that's where I go back to where he burned so many of those timeouts, but a big time sack from John Randall. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 3rd down and 12. We have to be a little bit conservative right here because a field goal here is fine in this situation. We cannot turn it over at the same time. We have a lot of time to sit, wait, maybe try to get a 1st down, let something develop. Michael Vick buying extra time, spotting a man open, end zone. Hill, that's not going to be a touchdown, but 1st down and goal at the 1. That means we have a chance to chew a lot more clock. There goes another 27 seconds before Michael Vick QB sneaks and makes it a 2-possession game. This game has slipped from my opponent's hands as Julius Peppers gets his 3rd sack of the game. That Julius Peppers is an absolute monster rushing off the edge. Here comes Peppers again, forcing the quick throw. He is not liking these quick passes. He doesn't have quick reads. 4th down and 17, game on the line. Brady gotta let it loose, and that'll be dropped by Wagner. Fine by us because it's a turnover on downs regardless. He put his hands in the cookie jar, kind of got away with it, but still, that's gonna end this game. Thank you to Chew Clock for not working, by the way. I tried to Chew Clock, and EA was like, nah, dude, why don't you just play out the last 30 seconds just manually? I was like, alright, fine. If they're going to screw up their true clock mechanic, I'll just run the ball a couple more times, and we just happen to have a lane to the end zone, and I just happen to take it with Gurley. I couldn't turn it down, man. Real life Todd Gurley will get down, and he'll be a lot smarter than I am, and oh, man, we just onside kicked him. I don't know what got into me to onside kick him. I think I was just pissed off at myself more than anything else. The fact that I made this a closer game than maybe it should have been with the pick six, and the fact that he celebrated on his pick six. So you know what? No, I don't regret doing that. Now I remember the fact that he celebrated on his pick six. I don't regret doing that at all. Leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed these Madden 19 games. 2 close games and 1 nice comeback there. Subscribe for more Madden 19 gameplays. Next time you guys see our Ultimate Team, we're gonna have a couple of new upgrades, including my favorite player back in the starting lineup. You guys probably know who that is. So yeah, I'll catch you guys next time with those new players.